Yo. What's good? What's good? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. get that music out of here. We chillin', we chillin'. Happy Wednesday. We're live. We're live. We're in person. What's going on, Mertz? What's going on, Zard Hunter? Pale Rider, Nar on Ice. Nice. Fire TCG Slabs. How you doing, man? Good evening. Good evening. Good late afternoon. Zard Hunter, I want to thank you, too, also, for, again, for all those diglets, man. Much appreciated. You're a legend. Why did those say closed? Alright, where's the auction at? It is 9:01. Live auction in 32 minutes. This thing is just sharding on itself. Just want to say hi, I'm in Michigan too. Hell yeah, whereabouts? Bidding closed. Okay. Whereabouts in Michigan you at, dude? I am not signed in. Not that, I guess. You can't really see my password anyways, but.
208 fair warning.
Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, bro.
200 next lot.
Oh, he's coming in hot.
For $340.
Alright. Alright, we're set up. We're in here.
Fair warning.
Bada bing.
Next lot.
Weird ass dream the other night. NHL Finals was Red Wings against Phoenix Coyotes. Strangest matchup ever. Everyone was hyping up the Red Wings. Yeah, that would be, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more fans for Red Wings than Coyotes, that's for sure.
Next lot.
For damn sure. Coyotes don't get a whole lot of love.
Fair warning.
Where am I at? There we are. So there's a bunch of alpha cards, which is pretty cool. You don't see them a whole lot.
$70.
Not that frequent, that's for dang sure. Dearborn, huh? Dearborn. My boss lives in Dearborn. My customer is in Dearborn. I go see Ford Motor Company all the time down there. Oh, a couple diglets doesn't compare to everything you've done. You're the real MVP. Yeah, it wouldn't happen without everybody, though. Old school Pokemon hooked me up. It's just, it ended up working out. Worked out pretty good. Forgot Arizona had a hockey team. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they got a lot more people in their stands than a bunch of people, but it's pretty crazy. Would be cool to meet you one day. Could happen, man. Could happen. I've been wanting to go to like card shows locally as well, which would be pretty cool. Been really wanting to do that. I feel like my weekends might open up a little bit come the first of the year. We'll see. That is to be determined. I'm really hoping it can open up and I can get out to them, but that's the plan at least. We'll see. Some Arabian Nights cards. These cards are crazy rare. Just like them, like this is a 6.5. This card's expensive as hell. But as it sits, but man, some of these Arabian Nights cards, it was like the set I was gonna go after, just because of how like small the print run was. It was pretty sick. If the Coyotes moves the Tempe marketplace, they would blow up locally. Yeah. I'm in. I used to live in Westland. I moved to Howell, about an hour from you. Surprised they haven't moved them back to Canada. Their fans are probably old. Yep. Everyone get their Ruxin mystery packs. I did not. I haven't seen that video yet. I need to go check that out. Is he selling mystery packs? Like PokeRev? If so, mad props. Just start raking in money. God knows PokeRev's doing pretty well. So this auction has a bunch of Magic the Gathering, some Pokemon, no Yu-Gi-Oh again for probably the 8th week in a row, just getting murked on. Quite sad, actually. It's sad to see the way it's come. And it was pretty cool today. I saw Strictly Sealed and TCA Gaming post videos literally minutes apart. One of them did like a Heritage Pokemon recap. The other one did a Heritage Yu-Gi-Oh recap. That was some premier content. Go highly recommend. Go check it out. But it was hilarious that they literally dropped their videos within minutes of each other. So I was able to listen to some of that during work. That was pretty cool. Sad to see that Strictly Sealed didn't review the card I bought, but it is what it is. Arabian Nights 9-card group. $380. These old cards just freaking pretty. Sheesh. Crazy. They look pretty clean, too. Like, I feel like that's... I lied. This one here looks pretty clean. The other ones look really rough. Damn. Yeah, they're definitely all played. Arabian Night, they're selling pretty good. $180 for 8 cards. Yeah, I own one alpha card that sold through Heritage for like $90 in a CGC 9. I was like, a mint pack fresh alpha card for $90, graded, I'll take it. Like, it was like a snap buy, but it was an auction. So I was like, if it's under $100, I gotta buy it because it's a piece of history there. Feel kind of bored from Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, everyone's in a different state. Everybody's in a different state of where they're at. Like, a lot of people are just getting into Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh's newish for me, getting back into collecting in the last year. It's been pretty good. It's good, Green Chisel. Not much, John Doe. How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Want to get into Pokemon? Highly, highly recommend, man. Highly recommend it. Although, there's been some really crazy auctions I've been seeing that, like, just, I'm getting slapped. Some first edition base stuff is going low. There was a Blastoise that sold recently on auction on eBay for like $3K. I bought my Venusaur for that much, whatever it was, 7-8 months ago. The Blastoise I bought was like $5K. It was a really weird time to end the auction. Like, it was like 11 p.m. on a Tuesday night. So the dude probably didn't optimize the best he could, but still, it was pretty low. Newer cert, too. I've been enjoying Raw lately and liking Raw Yu-Gi-Oh! Hell yeah. FBG's in the house. It was a pleasure meeting you the other day, man, on Basics live stream. I get into Magic the Gathering. It's not as bad as the internet says. Yeah, I've been keeping up with the Rudy videos, man. I need to hit the resubscribe button to him. I unsubscribed a while ago. He just dropped a Pokemon video today, actually. Talking about his stake into the Pokemon booster boxes, which was pretty interesting to listen to. What are we zoomed at? 150? 110? There we go. Yeah, it's he's definitely vested into Pokemon. He definitely likes the way the booster boxes be moving sometimes. Yu-Gi-Oh's greater than Pokemon for the money. Yeah, it's if you're doing the right plays. There's definitely a lot of people. It's not as liquid most of the time, but Blue Eyes, Dark Magician Girl, they're all very liquid, and they come out every other set. So it's pretty nice, man. Just don't buy the 30th trash. Yeah, $1,000 is a lot of money. Because if I bought it, I would have ripped it, and that would have been a huge L. Huge. I don't think I'd get as lucky as I did in that PokeRev mystery pack I opened. I got a gold pack, got a jungle unlimited pack. I don't think I'd get lucky ripping that. Don't think so. Derek Lavender's in the house. I'm doing good, man. Appreciate you coming by, saying hi. Appreciate you stopping in. My honest, you're picking up some Yu-Gi-Oh boxes dummy low. Yeah, it's man, it's so tempting. All these Yu-Gi-Oh boxes, the price. I am way more in on sealed Yu-Gi-Oh vintage than even close to Pokemon, just because of the prices. I'm priced out on Pokemon for boxes. If I ever had a base set box, I would. That's way too much money to have a freaking cardboard box. That's insane to me. So much money. Probably make more money off Yu-Gi-Oh than Pokemon since most people don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh cards are worth. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. The collectors in Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, it's completely different. It's completely different. Yu-Gi-Oh players are still learning. They're still learning how to support us collectors. A Pokemon the market is kind of cutthroat and saturated a little bit. It's definitely a lot of people watching eBay listings. It's insane. Like I just bought a first edition Red Eyes on auction. First edition Red Eyes from the starter deck for $30, like near mint. It was freaking amazing. It was pretty amazing. I'll have to catch that Rudy again. His initial rage at Magic 30th and how they say won't change printing runs drove Rudy mad. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Zard Hunter said, I lost out on some of the PSA 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack auctions. First at LOB for $80. Magic Ruler Unlimited for 50 seemed cheap. Salty, I lost. Magic Ruler's cheap. It's really weird. Like, I bought mine. I bought a 36 count, so that's a retail box of Magic Ruler for like $950 off Probstein like 9 months ago. And God knows it's got to be down from there, so it's probably way cheaper. So what's 900 divided by 36? It's got to be cheap. $25 a freaking pack? That's crazy. That's crazy cheap. Swag Daddy is in the house. What's going on, man? Old Pokemon's non-existent at this point. I think Pokemon has gotten so overhyped, it's hard to get anything old. Yu-Gi-Oh! There's tons of stuff. I don't know, man. There's people seem to be making a lot of plays on Buy still. People are posting some near mint cards on there. But yeah, most of the people selling on eBay, they got eyes on them usually. If they're selling near mint cards, there's a lot of people watching them. It's tough to find steals, that's for sure. Saw Greeny hit a Yu-Gi-Oh lick live in person in Denver. Hell yeah. I feel like all in Denver that was all I was looking at is Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The Pokemon, just looking at it's like a sea of Pokemon cards. It just like blurs my vision sometimes. I can't focus on what I'm looking at because there's so many of them. There's way too many cards that weren't priced. Way too many cards not priced at CollectCon 2. That needs to get reined in there. Somebody withdrew their... Is that a BGS 5? Loading? Maybe? Oh, I guess you can't view it since they withdrew it. That looks like a BGS 5 first edition Mewtwo. Like, what the hell is... Why even... This is 86. So this is all the entire first edition set graded minus the hollows. That's not bad. $2,200. Like, the grades I looked at, I clicked on it and looked at them. They're like 8s. There's a couple 9.5s. There's some 9s, 8.5s. But this is everything. All 102 cards. Or 86 cards. The hitters are all... You got a Red Cheeks at least. Bulbasaur. 8, 7.5 Charmander. It's not a bad set, but it's like... That condition might as well be in a binder almost. I'm myself own a very faded LB First Ed Blue Eyes White Dragon, but would like to trade for Iron Pokemon. Hit me up. That's a sick card. Modern Pokemon's good, but old school, forget it. Haven't found any gold stars or heart gold, silver shinies, or legendary collection forever. Yeah. So we got some German. No, French. There's some Chinese first edition in here, which I don't think I've ever seen it inside a Heritage before, which is pretty cool. Just realized my Unified Minds booster box is wider than Evolution's booster box. I noticed now when I was putting them in acrylics. That's weird. That's weird. Basic Trainer. What's going on, man? How you doing, man? Happy Wednesday. Everybody get all their significant others covered for Christmas. Hope you're running out of time. This is your reminder. You have 18 days, guys, until Christmas. So get out there and buy them Pokemon cards. Get it done. Don't procrastinate like I do every year. Every year. We made it. Tayflosion's in the house. Appreciate all of you that got in on that Secret Santa. I know Tayflosion was in there. You guys are legends. Coming to a close, though. There's only 9 more I got to do. But I have none to ship out tonight, so the rest are like in transit, so it's pretty cool. French first edition Venusaur. Almost a G. Almost got a whole band on this boy. Legendary Collection Reverse Hollows are hot. They're coming up. There's a handful of them in this block. Probably why you said that. Cyberchin, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing good. CDC 9. I got a couple new Zapdos cards, guys. That one card finally came in, and then another card finally came in. So, not a whole lot of Zapdos cards I'm looking for now. It's a very fine line of what I'm looking for. Well, you got the trade. It's plate condition. I'd value it around $2,400. Yeah, I'd have to look. I don't even know. A PSA 9 of that card sells for $5,000. So I'd have to see where, because 2 of them just sold in PSA 9 for $5,000 on Heritage. Hope you figure out mine. I forgot to put a sticky note on it. I did. I think I did because I shipped it, so it should be good. I didn't have to ask any questions. Wavy and Fate. So there was a wavy one and a glossy. They both sold. There was $100 difference. One was like $51.60. The other one was $50.60, or something like that. They're really close. Shiz with a new binder. You bought more hot dogs than a baseball stadium. That's good. That was good. I got a thing for some glizzies. He's just always stood out in the crowd, you know what I mean? Things look beautiful. Here's the Chinese Chansey. These things look so weird. I have not really seen much Chinese Modern. Have they started printing it yet? So weird. It's Cosmo Hollow, though. Give them props for that one. These are 2000. Wonder why they don't put the 1999 to 2000. They just slap the 2000 on there. So strange. I like that first edition stamp, though. It's pretty nice. Yeah, Crystal Guardians Glizzy. That thing slaps. The highest, I only got that in the CDC 9. Did Dan Catch 'em All Collectibles actually buy Magic 30th? I don't think he'd lie about it. I think he bought 3 boxes the way he was talking about it. I don't know if he's ripped them. He said he's going to rip one at least, so, but he's in it for the money and probably will, like everybody's estimating, you'll probably make money if you bought it. It just, people aren't buying it as a statement, but people want to make money. Oh, man. Shadowless digs all day. Respect. Yeah, it was a long time coming. It's literally been since I got back in the hobby. I don't know why. I just started collecting Shadowless Diglets, started in the Facebook groups. Just transpired from there. Never thought I'd get the whole binder, though. It's so wild. I need to go walk into like a card shop and record the reaction to me asking if they'd buy it. I think that needs to happen here soon. When do they print Chinese Pokemon? I think they are now starting to print modern, but base, I have no idea. It says 1999 2000, so I put it right around the time when they did Italian. It's got the same Cosmo Hollow on it as Italian, so it's probably right around the year 2000. How much did it cost you for your Shadowless Glizzies per card? I'd say average $1. Average $1 or less. Maybe say average 75 cents because I did buy some bulk lots, but maybe closer to $1. So 360, you get $360 deep into it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just picked up a Crystal Guardians Triple Glizz Kamiya. I did not know Kamiya did the Doug Trio, right? That's interesting. First edition Jungle. Not a lot of jungle. Just this little blip. Currently at $250, so you're looking at $65-ish a card. It's about normal. The entire Jungle First Edition set. It's not worth it. That's not bad though. $124 for all First Edition cards, 17 through 64. Usually these sell pretty high on here. That's pretty wild. Would you trade your Glizzy binder for a first ed base Zard PSA 9? Yes. And then I'd rebuild the binder. I also cannot wait for Wiglet to drop. I think I need to have like a reverse hollow Wiglet binder of the same qualities. This is first edition Jungle. No, that's expensive. That's getting up there already. Heavy pack, likely. Do you have a mint condition LOB first ed Exodia head? I wish. I don't have a whole lot of that. Any nice Yu-Gi-Oh is graded. I have pretty much. I don't have much raw stuff outside of my decks. Just picked up. Oh yeah. Do you use PSA set registry? I don't. I feel like you'd be a top 3 Zapdos Master Set collector. I should look into it. I use the CGC set registry, but also a lot of my big dollar Zapdos cards are BGS. So those can't go on the registry. I have some banger CGC 10s, but I have a lot of PSA 10s. I didn't even know. I guess it makes sense that you could have a. Oh, this is unlimited. $150 for a heavy unlimited. Not too bad. Forgot my train of thought, but yeah, it's I don't know. I definitely should look into the Zapdos set registry. It'd be pretty cool. I feel like I definitely would stand a chance. Maybe be in top 10. Let's take on Doug Trio. Triple Glizzy. That's it. That's it. I see a binder on your shorts of base set first ed, which is insane. I had some. Yeah. I've had a lot of first edition base and a bunch of collections I've purchased. So there's some cool. I got some TikToks where I have a binder, like it's a binder of just first edition base. So I almost have three of each hollow of first edition base inside this binder on TikTok. Thing is insane. It looks so cool. I was rolling deep. Is it Zapdosis or Zapdoi? It's Zapdie. Zapdie. Like octopi. I have 0 first ed base set Zards now. Sold all of them. Flipping my way into the 9 eventually, dude. I'll get there eventually. Are you starting a triple Gliz binder now? No, I've never been I don't know. He just never stood out in a crowd to me. Never. Triple Glizzy's never stood out in the crowd. I'm not going to do a binder. I don't collect Doug Trio cards. Just the solo Glizzy, chilling by himself. That's my boy. First edition Dark Dragonite. Nice little sale. Looks like you got a pretty much almost, not a full set. All the good cards are missing. Like, they take out the Dark Blastoise, they take out the Charizard, like it. Crazy. First Ed 9, good luck. That's the last one I need for the holo set, dude. Last one. It'll be a while probably at this rate, but how many people do you think collect in the USA 100K more or less? How many people do you think collect in the USA 100,000 more or less? Oh, collect Pokemon? Psh. If that's what you're asking, how many people collect Pokemon? Way more. Way more. Yeah, I sold all of my first edition Charizards. Graded all of them except for a couple. I sold a couple in binder collections for really good deals in the peak. Really good, dude. Quad shots in the house. What's going on, man? The only card that I collect is Water Amatics Japanese Alt-Art Starlight Rares. What? The hell is that? Jesus, that is a mouthful and a half. There's I went down the rabbit hole today. I was checking out like Nicktoons. I was a huge fan of like Rocket Power, Rugrats, all of this stuff from like 2004, Jimmy Neutron, Fairly Odd Parents, and there's booster boxes and cards. I was looking at some of these Rocket Power cards. It was pretty sick. I was deep. It's a problem. It happens at least 3 times a week. I'm just discovering things I never knew existed. It's certainly a problem. $49. This is unlimited. Keenan and Kel, Fairly Odd Parents. Every morning I woke up, watched Fairly Odd Parents before school. You got to look at the Dragonite, at least. You got to make sure you're not completely missing out. Hey, Arnold. Helga. Helga was my bae. If you Google Water Amatics UD, have to hide your kids. Japanese. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I probably won't Google it. It sounds a little sus. Rocket Power cards, is that new Magic Secret Lair coming out? That would be sick. I'm sure it'll happen though. They do it all, right? They do it all. Cat Dog, that thing slapped. Cat Dog. Cat Dog. I think I saw there was a couple kids on, it was a Facebook picture. They were Cat Dog. It was pretty sick. Mad respect. Skate Ernesto, much appreciated, dude. It was a hustle and a grind for sure. Glad to close that chapter. But of course, in the middle of collecting it, they come out with even bigger mother effing binders. Now you can get like the 16 cards on a page now or something. It's like, bro, or 12, insane. I was like, wow, you couldn't. I probably would have had one of those binders if I knew it was coming out, but too late now. I ain't changing. Keeping it in the old school side loader binder. Heard the next Weiss Schwartz set will be dual decks, Doug versus Mortal Kombat, and Doug will be Don't get his head ripped off by Noob Saban. Nice. Nice.
Next lot.
Love me some patty mayonnaise too. Man. Too many good times. We need a whole museum of them. I got you. I got a whole bunch of Glizzy 10s that weren't even shown in the video. So many Glizzies. So many. Am I buying anything? Yeah, I just bought a Red Eyes Black Dragon off eBay tonight. All this stuff is not in my wheelhouse yet. Here comes some Legendary Collection, though. I mention it every time, but I tell you what, when you have these in your booth at CollectCon, it literally just grabs eyes. Like, people walk by, they see that hollow pattern, and they stop and turn. Red Eyes first edition from the starter deck Joey raw for $30. That's what I bought. But it was like near mint to mint condition, hoping to get it like, if I got a 9, that'd be dope. That'd be sick. They looked really clean though. Wish I just had like infinite money. Go buy a bunch more Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's a problem. I gotta be honest though. I gotta be honest with you guys. I've been cheating. I want to say, since I got back into the hobby, this new set from Japan that just came out is the most pack openings I've watched since like my initial PokeRev finding YouTube and Leonhardt videos from back. I don't even know what pack was out then. But I was watching some pack openings today, which was pretty interesting. It was pretty cool though. That set's pretty nuts. Haven't purchased any. Rock pulled the Arceus on like the second box. That's sick. The original Arceus set that came out, I forget what it is, Platinum Arceus. Pays a good respect to that art. Like if you set up all those cards in a pattern, it kind of looks similar to the new one, where it's got the Arceus in the middle, the more Arceus is on the sides. So they do something similar with that, which I thought was pretty interesting. Obviously a little bit more better art. They definitely did a full send on the art there. Heard there's millions of those decks sealed still. I had a 9.5. I sold it after hearing that. Yeah. Yeah, but it's, I don't know. Like I'm not selling any of my Yu-Gi-Oh right now. It's literally all going into the PC, which is probably a problem. Yu-Gi-Oh's tanking hard. But Heritage Auctions, they just had their signature, whatever, 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. That a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff was stable, not bad. First edition Gym Hero, that wasn't a bad buy, probably $300. This is an 8, 5, 9, and a 9. This is selling for $100. I was gonna say that's not a bad purchase either. Take a look at this next one. I don't want an 8, 5, bro. I'm good. Every time I've sold 8, 5s on eBay, I always would list them at PSA 8 prices just because I was so annoyed. They tend to sell though, for sure. Like they were selling pretty good. Do you think when we get really old, everything becomes nostalgic? Yeah. Just like old guys in their old cars. It's certainly a thing. If my dad could afford a split window Corvette, he'd have one. Like it's just, you get priced out quickly. But yeah, there's definitely, you get nostalgia for all this crap. Which would be interesting. Because like I said, the prices are definitely trending Still down on some of this, at least the stuff I have. Definitely taking L's. The V-Star Universe one, yeah, that one. I heard it's kind of jank. Only 1 to 2 full arts per box. Each box is $100. Yeah, that's the price is absurd for how many packs you get. It's completely insane. I would definitely not be buying it right now. I thought I was going for more than that from something I listened to earlier, but that's still, it's like usually it should be like $50 for that size of a box. Misty 9, $288. That is a healthy sale with a Tentacruel and Seadra. Damn. Damn. As long as it's not Metazoo, it's cool. Yowzer. What's wrong with Metazoo, dude? This is a lot of cards. 112 cards for $204, all first edition. The Snorlax alone is probably 20. Is this the Gym Heroes? So it doesn't come with a Gengar. Someone say Metazoo? Ah. Someone's lurking. I didn't say it. Somebody in the chat did. I just read it. Shout out to the incredible Diglett Miner. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, Jonathan. I'd like to trade my LOB First Ed Blue Eyes for a Dark Duelist Stories. Yeah, the DDS started at Kaiba Blue Eyes looks so much nicer than the LOB one. The art's way more, like, 10 times more nostalgic for me. It's not even comparable. Hopefully not. I'm sticking TikTok dies and nobody is nostalgic for it. TikTok is going to be here for a while. Neo Rev Unlimited set. What do I do for a living? I sell things. I am automotive industry. I sell automotive fasteners. So I'm a business development manager handling Ford Motor Company as one of our top 3 accounts. Working with engineers at Ford to help develop new products into their vehicles. It's pretty fun. Pretty damn fun. Yeah, Metazoo will die. I don't see any potential. I haven't been keeping up with the competitive play, but that seemed to be a huge plus that they had. Huge. Not so much like the current turnouts or whatever. I like I said, I haven't kept up with it probably in 6 months. What tournaments are going on outside of CollectCon tournaments. But some of those CollectCon tournaments, the prize pool was absurd. Almost to the point where I was like this close to pay like professional Yu-Gi-Oh players to go play in the tournament to help win money. Because they're really good at trading card games. And there was still a lot of people learning Metazoo, and there was only like a few sets out. That was pretty close. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. If they can keep up a crazy prize pool, which they probably should be able to based on their margins, they will definitely be around for a while. You'll get people jumping from other card games that want to make money. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players still play Yu-Gi-Oh in hopes of winning a frickin' prize card that sells for 20, 30 grand. And it is tough to do because there's like 1,000+ people tournaments. The odds of doing better at a Metazoo tournament's way better just based on turnout alone. Not too high on those new gold rares from V-Star Universe. Seems like gold rares are becoming outdated every time they just release. Yeah, the ones they released, like the Arceus, like it had gold to it, but it wasn't like the gold rares to me. Like they looked way nicer. Had a lot more color and texture, it looked like. Whereas like the crappy gold ones are just like, oh snap. That's a freaking healthy sale. That Milotic there, whatever, melodic, whatever, tomato, carried the hell out of that thing. That's a pretty solid card. 3.95s and an 8.5 centering. The thing got disrespected. Yeah, that's not. The back's probably clean. And there is no back picture. Are you joking? That's a problem. Turning into Probstein out here, dude. Deoxys lot. Literally 5 Deoxys cards. $169. These are reverses. Is your job right now just trying to catch up on card production, since I don't know how you can make new cards when we're short on cards? What? My job isn't to keep up on card production, kinda. Not really. I'm working. What I'm selling stuff for cars that's going to be on cars in 3 years. Like the stuff I'm working on is on the F-150 that comes out in 2025 right now. Like this, the F-150 that is just launching, the electric one, all of my sales for that were done 2+ years ago. If that was your question at all, I don't know. Garen's in the house. What's going on, man? Happy Wednesday. I'm doing well. Mike mentioned new investors getting on board. The plot thickens. That's good. He's got Steve Aoki under his arm. Did anybody watch the documentary, that sports card documentary on Amazon that you got to rent? Anybody? What high-end Yu-Gi-Oh do you own? What's high-end? Answer me that. I think the current Yu-Gi-Oh players just keep playing since they just like Yu-Gi-Oh. If they cared about money, they would play Magic the Gathering or poker, or even Flesh and Blood. A lot of people did leave to play poker. For sure. Gold rares are fire, cut it out. Are you going crazy on Bai right now? This is Great Encounters. The first online. Oh God, is it one of those things where you gotta have like the top-down camera, and you gotta keep all your hand and everything on screen? Because if so, God, those are terrible. So many people cheat in those. Sogalea Luna GX from Ultra Prism are worthless now, and they used to be 100+ upon release. That's why I'm not too high on gold rares. They seem worse than the alt art value-wise. I've tried for that damn Milotic 10. Never got it. Not a lot of people have. It's pretty slim pickings on there, man. It's not a whole lot of 10s on that card. I don't know how they're going to be able to afford MetaZoo tournaments when the game isn't competitive. There isn't a high demand to play a game like that with money involved. Yeah, I don't know. All the people playing MetaZoo are probably... most of them seem to be above the age of 20, just with the way they targeted their markets. It will be interesting if or when they come out with a show or something target a younger demographic. Then things could start multiplying for them. That'd be interesting. Flesh and Blood could be a better competitive game, and even that game's interest is kind of low. Yeah, I think Flesh and Blood had like 1,000-person tournament in Vegas or something. Well, that was the last I heard of. Literally the last I heard about a tournament for Flesh and Blood. Maybe they've had them and they've just been lower. Nah, I was busy getting buns. Noise. What is this? Pokemon Japanese memorabilia group of 3. Here's a special treat for Pokemon collectors offered in this lot. Group of sealed or unpeeled memorabilia from Pokemon released in 1998, 1999 includes a sealed Meowth Party, sealed CD. Unst, unst, unst. Japanese anime collection card ass group of 5. No, thank you. You got that one, Vandy? What's going on, Vandy? How you been, man? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Saw you in Pokemon Classics video, though. Made some appearances. I want to see the sports card documentary, but I don't want to pay for it. I feel that it's got to be downloadable somewhere. It was nostalgic just to recap, but there are some things that you will not already know about, like what PWC's vault looks like. Yeah. Rare / expensive. Expensive, it means a lot of things to a lot of people. So, like, greater than $100, that's expensive. But I'd say my most expensive card's the Bandai 1998 Blue Eyes, the English one from Series 3. It's probably like Pop 23. That, PSA 10 Mirror Force, First Edition, Metal Raiders, to name a few. Nope, it's all program, software, Darkness Energy, Murkrow. Oh, man. Pokemon All Nippon Airways promo. Alright, we're wrapping it up here on the auction. So what's good? What are you guys buying? What's know what I noticed? I need to go on. I'll show you guys this. Everyone's talking about Lorcana. Coming up soon, there is a Art of All Things Disney Animation Art Signature Auction on December 9th through the 12th. And there's some freaking dope stuff in here. This is really cool. A lot of Steamboat Willie original drawings, $1,000. Lorcana cards, 2023 likely printed, and 2022 are all more expensive than these as they sit. They're not ending for a day or plus, some of them, but it is just really cool to see some of this Americana, basically. Old history. Red Book Magazine, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, original illustration attributed to Tom Wood. I was just looking at, before I jumped into the card auction, there was like depictions out of like comic books and stuff, and there was some sick Batman stuff in there for like original drawings, $200, $300. This stuff is pretty sick. I've been really wanting automotive, like old school drawings from like the Model A, the Model T, like the old drafting drawings of these cars. It's got like the original designer's name on it. It would never probably be worth much of anything, but if anybody's got a lead, doubtful, but let me know. That would be sick. Usually they're huge, like huge. Like some of the drawings from back in the day are like 4 foot by 3 foot. Huge pieces that go on the wall. Those would be cool. This auction is insane. Yeah, this is going to be pretty sick. Heritage is just so deep. Like, you got golden sports cards, sports memorabilia, but Heritage, man, they get coins and Disney and American history. It is some cool stuff. There's 2,000 items compared to like that of like the video game signatures, which is usually like 200 items, maybe 300 items. The trading card one is probably like 150 items. Donald Duck. So cool. 1940s. That's Gremlin Disney World War II insignia illustration. So dope. Trying to get my binders up. Trainer and artist binders. Also need trade someone for a Japanese Crystal Lugia. Nice. Hey, Greeny. Hey, so sorry I'm late. Completely unacceptable, bro. I had the kids' Christmas Christmas performance tonight. Yeah, I think everybody's doing pretty good, man. Everybody's chilling. Appreciate you coming by. You definitely you don't got to punch in every Wednesday. But I appreciate you being here. Black, blah blah blah. Mary Poppins production. Like, this is sick. I need to find some like Captain Hook or something like that. Peter Pan. Cinderella's Grand Arrival. Cinderella's Castle. It's got autographs on it. Pretty sick. Definitely easy to go down the rabbit hole there. For sure. You can get freaking fossils on Heritage. You know what it is. I am not a paid sponsor of Heritage by any means. I need to look up. I want to see. I feel like it's got to be. Maybe not. Maybe it's not soon. I thought there was some type of card auction coming up from Heritage that was a little bit juicier than the standard weeklies. Yeah, is anybody out there? You guys buying any of that modern Japanese product, or are you kind of waiting for maybe some of the English to come out? This is January 5th. This one's December 3rd. Ended. December 5th, February 2nd. So let's look at this, see if they populated it at all. All right, you got some fire in there. So this is the auction coming up January 5th. Signature auction from Heritage. I'm wailing the F out. Yup. Where's the sex spots though? Man, I got filters on my filters to get that crap out of here. Like, I got keywords up the yin yang. I don't think anybody could even post a hashtag in the comment section without it getting blocked. Like, I just had to unblock one of Swami's comments from like a month ago because it had a hashtag in it. Because usually you don't use them. There's so many people that use hashtags for bad things. Like, all those sex bots put hashtags in everything. I'm loving the Yu-Gi-Oh! And the CGC slabs, though. Man. This is going to be entertaining. Somebody unloaded a collection out there. This is one of the grails to get in the collection. PSA 9 or 10. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hashtag stop the slow. Yeah, exactly. It flagged that one, shut it down real quick. I just unblocked it today when I was going through all the blocked messages. It was pretty funny. Let people call in shiz. Let's get the stream popping. If I was on StreamYard, I probably would, but I don't have my OBS set up to take call-ins or anything, or else I probably would. Probably go off the rails pretty quick. Skater Nesto getting hype. Let's go. Bro, you need that. I'm trying to see more Swami's Marvel cards. Yeah, Swami's got some sick cards. First edition Metal Raiders. This just is, like I said, way nicer than the starter deck or the LOB one. This is apparently a Yu-Gi-Oh auction. Have I seen a Pokemon card? Yeah, I don't think so. Unlimited starter decks, Yu-Gi-Oh, a PSA 7. Like, why isn't this in the weekly auction, bro? What's happening? Everyone liked the video. Let's help the shiz out. You're a legend. Probably should mention that more, but yeah, if y'all slap that like button, that'd be cool. This is DDS Exodia head. Literally, it's in all Yu-Gi-Oh! I thought it was just TCG auction. Thing is deep in Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. Let me tell you, holy cow. That's all you. There's no Pokemon cards there yet. Maybe it's just a Yu-Gi-Oh! Auction. I'm gonna find out in 2 seconds. 1% of the pop head. What? That is February 2nd. Yeah, so it's no. Yeah. It is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game showcase. So all the things that have supposed to go into the weekly auctions, they're dumping it all right there into the that signature. So that'll be good. There's not all PSA 10s, so there's some cheaper stuff. That'll be pretty cool to see. That'll be pretty cool. So I'm going to check my watch list real quick because those of you that don't know, there's this guy, JRB Collectibles. He's got a bajillion auctions ending through the frickin' night. Like 5 hours from now. It's 10 p.m. here. That's 3 a.m. 3 a.m. this card's ending. This card's like $150. And it's ending at 3 a.m. So, might be something to look at. This dude, like I said, he's got hundreds of things selling in the next day. 100% positive feedback, 442,000 feedback received. All these people that consigned are going to get effing wrecked. But there's tons of stuff ending tonight, in the middle of the night, through the night. So get those bids in. I'm watching all this different stuff, so it's pretty cool. Figure I'd shout it out. Do I like the newer Collector's Rare, Millennium Rares, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Shiz? I like the Yatagarasu. I like that card. I bought one of those real quick. Probably should have waited. Went down really quick. I bought it as $200. Now it's like $125, but the one I got I know is going to be a 10, so it's not all bad. I don't like buying from Jobber. Most cards he claims are near mint are actually LP. There you go. There's a good note. I've never bought from him. But yeah, the pictures are not great by any means. So I wouldn't count on getting 10s from these, but some of these prices, like this Snipe Hunter is $125, $100 at least, and I want that for sure. Ready to see some CGC graded games to start popping up on these auctions. Ooh, that was a good, yeah. There was a Super Mario Brothers 3 CGC. Yeah, it's still going. Thing looks freaking clean. Let me tell you. Something about it. It's not too bulky, like it just perfectly fits the freaking game. I can't zoom in on this, bro. This dude knew how to take pictures. Whoever this guy is selling this is like the largest set of stones. Standard Gaming Official. Like the first CGC sold game on eBay. Oh, there's a handful of them. These buy it nows though, probably. But he just full sent it into an auction, and these are buy it nows. Original Zelda, probably like the 17th print, which is why it's only $5,000. I've had bad experiences. Yeah, I feel that. I thought it would be really cool. I was hoping to be able to do it. Have like my Lugia in a CGC slab, silver version in a CGC slab, and like the silver version like handy book, all graded by CGC. That'd be a sick picture. Like you could easily sell that probably at a premium for that trio. That'd be pretty cool to look at. Just sent my Smash Bros. To Wada on Warp Zone today. What is Warp Zone turnaround times now? Really curious. I haven't looked. I just sent in. My last submission was like six games to CGC. 9 days? That's friggin' dope. That is friggin' awesome. Just gonna look at some of the auctions ending in Pokemon right now. Ending soonest. Always looking for some deals. And most of the time, like, it's crazy how many people don't just send it at a 99-cent no reserve. They always put some freaking price on there. Staff card, $177 for 2022. Wow, it's not even a PSA 10. Aerodactyl is freaking... Are you serious? Is it really $150 for a freaking 9 right now, bro? That's insane. Oh, man, RIP. 36 bucks. I feel like I heard it was selling cheaper than that already, though. I thought the some of the UPC Zards were like 30 in a PSA 9. Could be shill bid. I could be way off. I've been playing this Zacian V Zamazenta deck on the my game. It's been pretty fun. Full Art Blastoise PSA 9. It's not a whole lot of fire. It's crazy. At least every 2 minutes, there's something ending. Probstein's got some auctions ending tonight. Those are usually pretty entertaining. Again, another person that doesn't post back pictures of freaking slabs. So nice. So good. So nice. Japanese base set trio. Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, PSA 9. You only show a picture of a Venusaur. Nice. $2,400. Holy cow. Alright. We'll check out the 10s. That was way too much scrolling. Holy shit. This is kind of what I do. I got some saved searches, but I literally probably do this way more than I look at saved searches. This Leafeon is $200+, bro. Man, I should have graded mine. Huge mistake. Dragonite, $30, 35 bucks. No bids. Sparkle Oddish, $250. I was talking to a guy that had a Sparkle Zapdos. He won't sell it. Son of a gun. That is definitely something you don't see every day. Another Sparkle. I watched Pokérev's box open, or his continuation of his box opening, I guess you'd call it. His top series 1 Topps Chrome or whatever it was is pretty cool. You don't see it very often. Open very often. You know you can filter out the zero bids. How do you do that? I've never done that in my life. In my life. On God. That seems PSA 10. 35 minutes left on this Zapdos. Another Zapdos. $122. Probstein's always got the juice. It's got to be on this left side, 0 bids, right? Somehow, or advanced settings. See, I'm not advanced. See all. Price. Seller. where he just posted a video about him investing $3 million in a modern Pokemon. Dude's insane, killing it. Yeah, that's he loves money. He loves spending money too. He's a madman. PSA 10 Skyridge. There you go. Everybody tell PK there's a bunch of Skyridge popping off here. You got Seal, Voltorb, bunch. By bunch, I mean 2 cards. You know, I thought maybe we'd see a run there, but just 2 cards. $500 for a PSA 9 Umbreon VMAX. What's the raw card selling for? There is more Skyridge. PSA 10 Skyridge reverse. 150 bones. A milli. Appleton V, $15. Insane that thing is selling for that much money. And you got Torkoal getting just disrespected by Appleton. That's crazy. This Eevee card, really? PSA 10's only $20 right now. Free shipping, $15. I'd buy that over this Charizard 10 times out of 10. Aerodactyl is freaking boss. Japanese VMX Climax Pikachu. Is that a Pikachu? That ain't no Pikachu, bro. Completely mislabeled that. That seems like it should cost more than $32. (2021) Pokemon Japanese VMAX Climax, Rayquaza, VMAX. Interesting. They be having typos on Propscene all the time. It'll go for 80 or so. Yeah, it's got 50 minutes. It's definitely got some time for some movement. There's one common trend. There ain't much vintage at all. There's a Machamp. Got a Machamp selling. Very slim pickings. It's crazy the Japanese cards are outselling the English like an absurd amount. This is a cool card. I love this Beedrill. I saw it like the day the set came out. When I was down in Florida at one of the local card shops. A couple dudes were just ripping packs, and he had pulled this card. It looked pretty dope in person. Very nice. Highly recommend. Seeing that card reminds me of Coyote Peterson on YouTube. If you haven't watched him, go check it out. Go watch this dude get stung by like the craziest stinging insects in the world. It's amazing. Could not recommend it enough. Charizard Holo PSA 9. Vintage, rare, astonishing. Base print. That thing just looks rough. Is that real? Look how old that label is. It's got the PSA slap on the bottom right. Dang, that's old freaking. Anybody out there, would you ever just like on a whim just buy something because of how old the slab is? Hear people talking about doing that, but I feel like it'd have to have a special number on it, not just something that is old. '25th anniversary, CDC. I always like seeing if there's CDC 10 cards out there. This Radiant Steelix freaking slaps. I wish I had more room to collect more cards because Steelix is probably next on the list. I bought a slab of a baseball card from the 1800s just because it was old and I thought that was cool. That is pretty cool. That is an old piece of cardboard, dude. Old. I'm going to see if any. So, another one of the things I've been looking at. What is it called? Diamond service grading? DSG-10 Pokémons. I think it's a PSA 3, but yeah. There you go. So yeah, Diamond service grading. Those of you who didn't watch my video, they do a really good job at showing you the condition of the card by just looking up the cert number. So you can look at like some of these 10s, kind of get an idea of where the condition stands, see if it's something you want to cross. Because usually also they sell pretty decently cheap, I'd say, compared to regular 10s. So I've been eyeballing some. But there's not a lot for sale. Not a lot. When you get into Diglett Black Label, that'd be insane. That'd be insane. I'd pay news companies to... I'd probably get a billboard. If I did that, I'd literally buy a billboard in Metro Detroit, and it'd go up on there. PSA approaching 69 range on slab numbers. I will pay up for a 69 420 slab. I'm sure that definitely will happen. Somebody will be doing that for sure. Black Label Pokemon. Something I haven't done in a long time is look at buy it nows in PWCC. I'm about to go do that real quick. Marketplace.com. I think I gotta probably sign in. 69 420 shizzle. That's my password. All right, Marketplace. Oh, did everybody see there's a SGC 10 for SGC 10? I think it's SGC 10 first edition Charizard. It's like 30 something, $44,000 already. And the card, you look at the back, it is not a freaking 10, dude. We'll have to see. We'll look it up right now. Charizard, all items. Scoop any Black Friday deals? I didn't scoop a single thing, dude, besides a TV. We got a TV because my daughter broke mine. My daughter knocked over my dresser, which had a TV on it, and it got annihilated. While I was sitting in the room next to it, I thought somebody just fell through the floor. Oh yeah, it's got the Snap Chansey on here as well. But here's a $44,000 SGC 10 that I think is no greater than a BGS 9.5 for sure. And it almost seems to be a play if you got the stones of a walrus to crack a BGS 9.5 and send it to SGC. As we all know, they grade soft. See if I can zoom in here. But yeah, it's definitely got edge whitening here. It's got a little bit of whitening here, like a little bit more whitening there. 3 different spots of just clear whitening. 3. And whatever this situation is going on at the top here, the glue is kind of dried up or something. But also you got this little diamond logo on here. The dude puts his logo on anything apparently because this thing looks like dog bleep. The centering is good. I'll give him that. Maybe Maybe he only puts a special little diamond logo on the good centered cards, but it's got a feather inside of it or something going on there. That's no bueno. Somebody's going to spend way too much money. It's probably going to be a sports card collector, as they respect the shit out of SGC.
You're looking at the most important Pokemon card in existence. This is the 1999 Charizard First Edition. It's neat.
See if I can get you guys some audio here.
Seeing these whenever we have the opportunity to see them as part of the premier auction. Almost all of these cards in high grade go to the premier auction because, again, it's the card. It's the Pokemon card. It's the iconic Pokemon card, and it's just a pleasure to see it in person. Looking at the population data for a moment, it looks to me that 20 of these have been graded in total by SGC, which is really a staggeringly low number. And you think about how important the card is and how long SGC has been around for. Only 20 have been graded by them, and only one has been graded a percent.
This guy, he needs a manicure stat. His poor hangnails are effing climbing off of his body. Send help.
Steam. This is one of 3 examples that have been graded a 10 gem mint, but there is a higher designation offered by SGC. Only once have they given that out for this card. So having this one in hand, one of the 4 nicest copies ever graded by SGC, is really incredible when you think of how important it is, the wide appeal of the card. And then if we look around, at both at the centering, the edges, the surface, all aspects of this card, you can see why it was assigned a gem mint grade. It is just in phenomenal shape. It's available now at the PWCC Premier Auction.
Wow. I don't know. It would be really hard for me to ever sell something through their Premier Auction. If they wouldn't allow me to do my own hype video for it, that there put me a frickin' sleep. That is pretty rough. That was interesting. Wow. Okay. I could imagine does every card get its own special video? I gotta look now. 'Cause this could be entertaining in itself. Oh God, I can imagine what he says about this. Wait it. Oh, this will be good. Click. Come on. Oh no. You gonna give me a video? Today, Junior.
Rare Pokemon cards are not always super easy to do research on. In a lot of ways, it's because the market is still defining itself and still growing. It's not always easy to just look up a pop report either. This is a great example of this. This is the 1999 N64 Mario Stadium Best Photo Contest card. And if you look here on the back, you can see the card shows from 1990.
Did you say Mario? I swear to God he said Mario.
Report either. This is a great example of this. This is the 1999 N64 Mario Stadium Best Photo Contest card. And if you look here on the back, you can see the card shows from 1996, but Becky said no, this card's actually from 1994.
That's a new one.
Well, if you go into Beckett's website and you type in this
Mario on the
serial number
website
here, usually what you'll get when you do that is something related to the pop report. But in this case, you actually don't. In this case, the card pops up, it's authenticated, but then it shows that this is a population of 0. We know that.
That's how good BGS's grading is. You literally look it up, you look up the cert number, pop 0. That's how
That's not
effective
true,
it is.
because here we have a BGS 8.5 of this Chansey in an 8.5 for this best photo contest card. In doing some research, here are some of the other things that we learned about this card. It was given out as a prize in conjunction.
What an interesting job. Just not having a clue of what the hell it is. You got to do all this research.
Of the release of the Japanese version of Pokemon Snap for N64. Participants had to submit their best picture from the game to be entered to win their picture being printed into a trading card. 2 contests were held, with one awarding 15 copies of the winning card to their photographer, and the other awarding 20 copies. Winners of the contest were awarded all 20 copies of their card, and as a result, some cards have very seldom been seen or ever seen the light of day. For
Never seen the light of day. Pop 0.
example, the very first verified Magikarp surfaced earlier this year, over 20 years after its release. There's believed to be 15 or fewer copies of this Chansey in existence. And maybe that's why we don't see it on the population report, is
Pop 0.
because there's so few of them. But the thing that I think this highlights is, obviously Pokemon is a global game. It's a global brand. It's highly collectible. And Chansey is one of the maybe 4 or 5 most popular Pokemon in the series.
Chansey is one of the 4 or 5 most popular Pokemon. That's a hot take. Hot take.
Or at least one of the most popular. This is really a grail type card in the world of Pokemon, and specifically for Chansey. It's obviously not as well known as his 1999 card, but if you're looking for the rare card, guys, this is really an interesting example, and we're proud to bring it to you as part of this month's PWCC Premier Auction.
Pop 0, boys. Clean it up. Clean it up. Get it. Alright. That's interesting. I wish Chansey was a top 5 Pokemon. Definitely practices giving handies on the daily. Oh, snap. He just sounds so passive talking about these cards. Let's hear him talk about something that everybody knows, right? They probably just copy and paste this video every month because the card sells monthly. This is going to be a hype video. Jesus, play today. Chansey got twice the airtime. This is only a minute.
I believe that this may be the most recently graded PSA 10 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan. Don't quote me on that.
Who gives a shit?
It's impossible to tell with the PSA population report. I just wish that they...
A third of the way through, we know nothing about this card besides something that doesn't matter.
They would show when a card was graded, but I believe that's the case. We've seen a lot of 10s in auctions over the course of the last year.
Half of the video, we know nothing about this card besides it's a 1986 Jordan Fleer.
Typically see one at each of our auctions. But guys, to see one in a brand new PSA holder like this, that's as sharp and as clean looking as this one, this is really a rare sight. The corners and edges on this are phenomenal. So is the center.
There we go. There we go.
Ring. It's just a beautiful example of this card. The most iconic basketball card ever made. It's available now at the PWCC.
Wow. Give me my effing money back. I'd be like, bro. Oh, man. put the old people to sleep at church on that one. That's crazy. You can get Leonhardt in there selling these cards. He'll give you a hype video. Something. Half of the video. Half. He was talking about the quality of the slab. Nobody thinks got reholdered probably. That's crazy. Is Jordan a good player? I don't even know. I've never heard of him. But apparently it's an expensive card. That's wild. Oh man, that's good stuff. I could spend the rest of the day going through some of those videos. That's a new golden gem there for me. I might have to. Is this the star rookie? The new rookie card. Slabs plastic was imported from Asia. This is so this is the new Michael Jordan rookie card that they PSA just started recognizing. The Michael Jordan star. It actually released before the 1986 Fleer. Probably has a little bit to do with why the 1986 Fleer is tanking. I gotta hear this one. This is the last one. Promise. I want to see if he talks about this BGS slab. Beckett slabs are extra thick, like a brick. I hope that's the opener. You could throw this thing out the wall 3 times. Let's see if he got more airtime. 2.5 minutes. The 86 Jordan Fleer got a minute-long video. If this got 2.5 minutes, dude, I'd be so pissed.
For being a Michael Jordan card, this is one of the least understood and I think one of the most underrated cards in the whole hobby. I'm glad I get to cover this one today because I've got a lot to say about it, so settle in. This is the 1984 Star, the Rookie of the Year card. There are 3 cards from 1984-85 Star. Everybody knows about the 101. It's the card that everybody thinks about. There's also an Olympic card, and then there's this one, the Rookie of the Year. I actually recently sent one of these in. They had been raw to PSA and was able to get a PSA 7. And at that point in time, there were only 2 PSA 7s in existence with none graded higher. What I'm going to tell you, just being completely honest, is that the centering on this issue right here is so much better than my 7. So much better. The right side on mine was probably about...
Yeah, he definitely has one. Yowzer. That's interesting. He's definitely a little bit more excited. You can hear the pep in the voice. That's pretty interesting.
Maybe 70% as big as this. So although this one is clearly off-centered here, and you got a lot more on the left border than on the right, and you can see that contributed probably to this 8.5 centering. This copy is far superior than the very highest graded copy graded by PSA to date as of a few weeks ago. Now that might have changed since then.
I wonder what the highest graded PSA. I know there wasn't a PSA 10, so maybe there's not even a 9, so maybe that's why he said that. That would make a little more sense.
But in a 9, a BGS 9, if there's any sort of thought about crossing this, I'd have to think that this has a very good chance of crossing to be the very highest graded of this card in a PSA holder. That's nothing to scoff at. It's a big deal. And although this card and the Olympic card are maybe not known nearly as well as the 101, the thing that's important to realize here is that as people and collectors become educated and realize that there are 3 cards from 1984 Star that all feature Michael Jordan, the owning really some of the best copies of those cards is what people are going to want. And I'm telling you guys right now, I think this is one of the best copies of this card in the world. In fact, of the 651 examples of this card that have been submitted to grading for BGS, only 7 have come back 9s. with none higher. If there's another piece of evidence that could show that this is a very rare card, then I don't know what it is. Proud to present this one this month. Really,
That was the best sales pitch out of all those cards by a landslide, for sure. Untouched by all the other crap. He owns that card. I think he said a 7, which is crazy. Interesting. That is interesting, to say the least. I would be pissed. Who gives an F about your card, bro? Yeah. I feel like if you're consigning, you gotta listen to these videos to see what they're saying about your card. There's more star cards. Interesting. That was pretty good, though. His parents are sleeping in the next room. I missed a whole lot of comments. Great audio talking into a toilet or something. Yeah, I think I corrected on the last one. Yeah, I was playing the audio through 2 things probably. Crazy, man. Gotta love PWCC. They're doing it right. They're doing it right. Okay. Alright, guys. That's enough fun for one night. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Kevin, sup. I'm heading out. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Sounds like he's about to VMAX Climax talking about that card. No, he did. He definitely, at least 3 times. Settle in. I'm about to ramble for a few minutes to get a snack. Yup. Alright. Hope everybody has a good night. Hit that like button on the way out, you guys. I'll be here next Wednesday interviewing Cam from Z&G Emporium tomorrow night. Look forward to that video uploaded Friday. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.